Bad Bunny's halftime performance has made over 10 million views in the last 7 hours of this recording. It's 9:19 a.m. AST, not Eastern Standard Time. Now, at the same time, between 24 hours between Bad Bunny's performance before it happened, during, and now, Jake Paul has made a fool of himself. His brother had to cover his ass, and now people are getting mad. But not before, only.
Leaders could take a note from Bad Bunny's halftime performance.
Yeah.
Together we are America, he said. The only thing more powerful than hate is love, he said. God bless America, he said. Bad Bunny actually showed us what America is. America is taking the brilliance, the beauty of so many other countries coming together in one country. So many different languages, so many different heritages, so many different cultures coming together in one place to all be celebrated. Yep. He had the Puerto Rican flag. He had the American flag. He had several different flags from the different Latin American countries and different North American countries. Bad Bunny actually showed us that if you're willing to step outside of yourself and open up your mind for even the sliver of a second, you too can learn, you can be entertained, you can have a little understanding, you can have a little empathy, and you can have fun while doing it. I think so many leaders could actually take a note from Bad Bunny's halftime performance, because while it was entertaining, he was also teaching us some messages. Remember, I believe he had a young individual that was was subject to mistreatment from ICE out there.
He was detained. He was a 5-year-old boy.
A 5-year-old boy that was detained.
He handed him a Grammy.
He had a wedding that was out there and a proposal that was out there. On the football, he had Together We Are America. And there's nothing more powerful than that to me. Because oftentimes I feel like we think individually we are America. America's not America because of one individual group. America not America because of white people. America not America because of black people. America not America because of Hispanics. America not America exclusively because of immigrants. America is America because we have all come together to this beautiful country, and Bad Bunny displayed that at the Super Bowl halftime show. So for that, I will give.
Now we got the niceties out the way. Welcome to Rican versus just Rican reactions. Welcome to Alex Coquito. I am a Puerto Rican living in Puerto Rico, telling you the things about Puerto Rico, the crimes, the craziness, the weirdness. This is the spot. Hit that like and subscribe. Now Jake Paul, as you see right here, made a comment before the Super Bowl with Bad Bunny, and said that he was a fake American and he goes against ICE and everything else. He's openly been against ICE. Everyone knows that. Most of America. Not most of America, some Americans, and a good majority are against ICE as well. At the same time this happened, the Super Bowl and Bad Bunny's performance, Turning Point USA made a Super Bowl performance as well. They had about 4.9 million people watching. Kid Rock just did a Milli Vanilli and lip synced bad. The audio was bad. The pyro was bad. People were talking about alcoholism. That's how life is. Now, the day later, he stood on it, and then here comes Logan Paul saying, hey, you know, I love my brother, but I don't stand on his business, and talk about these things, and, you know, we all Puerto Ricans. Here's the reason why he's saying this.
Logan, are you excited for the halftime show? No.
Obviously, here's the reason, because Jake Paul, who lives in Puerto Rico, who has a $12 million house restructured called the Taj Mahal, and is basically the manager of Amana Serrano, the boxer you see right here. On top of that, he made a gym for her so she can stay loyal to him. Everyone knows that. What is Amanda gonna say in that 24 hours? Did she even say anything, or can she say anything? The boxer that is sponsored by him, and in his eyes, you're a fake American, not a fake citizen, a fake American. Now in the morning, he doubled down. He even doubled down once I guess his brother and his PR team and everyone else realized, like, dude, you're living in Puerto Rico. Why are you crapping on Puerto Ricans? And literally like hours after the Bad Bunny performance, where all Puerto Ricans around Puerto Rico were crying, and I was watching it live too, and it was very just awesome. Just that they brought everything, and they even brought the kid and the father who was detained by ICE in Minneapolis. So I love that they put that out there. Someone got married there, in the place. But then he puts out this, saying, oh, I didn't call him a fake citizen. Mind you, he didn't say fake American. He said fake citizen, as you can see up here. So he's still going to call him a fake American. He still calls us fake Americans. Dorado is just a walled city with all tourists and expat people. And Logan Paul, knowing that he lives here, and knowing that he can't go to Japan, he doesn't want Jake Paul to not go back to Puerto Rico. He wants him to go back. He doesn't want him to get banned. So this is the point I want to say. Bad Bunny is an American. And I know we can't vote because they don't let us vote. Listen to that. We can't vote in Puerto Rico, but we could just get a plane or a boat, go to America, and vote. We can do that. But we can't vote here. And the point I want to say is that for Jake Paul, we saw who you really are. We've always known who you really were. I know you were here during Hurricane Maria trying to help people and taking photo ops. We remember that. I remember that. And I talked about that on my first channel before it got erased. And now you want to say that he's a fake. He just goes against ICE. I'm not going against him. I love Puerto Rico. You love Puerto Rico because you're not paying taxes. You love Puerto Rico because you're not living in America. An American who doesn't want to live in America, who has residency here, who doesn't pay taxes because of Act 22 and Act 60. Who are you in your world to say anything? Do you have the authority to even be up your ass? But all I want to say is that, Logan Paul, I still don't like you. Wrestler or not, Damian Priest responded, said thank you for putting that out there because Logan Paul talked about Puerto Rico in a good light. I still don't like Logan Paul because in case people don't know, a few years ago, he did a suicide prank to a couple kids in front of his house. 10 to 14-year-old kids just did a suicide prank. It wasn't published, but he did it. And on top of that, he's been driving, not anymore, but he was driving his Jeep up and down the beaches where turtles are supposed to be protected, and you're not supposed to have cars at the beach. Stay healthy, stay happy. Remember, this is always about talking about Puerto Rico and talking about a Puerto Rican in Puerto Rico. Bad Bunny, thank you for doing this, putting it out there. Turning Point USA, like I said, 19.5 million views as of right now since last night to here. Bad Bunny's performance 7 hours ago until now, 10 million, and on the rise. Who's going to win in this war? But Logan Paul, kiss my ass. Jake Paul, I hope Amanda Serrano says anything, but she won't. Because ella está, ya tú sabes. Bye.